it feels like the music I also listen to, which at the same time, being able to make the kind of music you want to listen to is a hard thing to do.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Sabrina Carpenter, welcome to the show. I'm so ready for the world to hear Fast Times. The song is so smooth and so great. What do you think about it?
The fact that you said that is the biggest compliment in the world, because, I take your opinion so highly. So thank you. I don't know. I think it's so exciting for me. It really feels like myself. I think artists say that a lot, obviously, like every time they put out a new song, they're like, this one feels like me, but like it really does. And I think it feels like the music I also listen to, which at the same time, being able to make the kind of music you want to listen to is a hard thing to do. So I'm really excited.
Sabrina, your music is always, it represents where you are in your life and what you're observing at that point. So where are you in your life and what are you observing in Fast Times? I know we're going to hear it through your song, but go ahead, tell us like right here.
It's exactly what it sounds like. Life is coming at you so fast. You don't really have time to process what's going on. And I think you want to throw yourself into every situation and you want to take risks and you want to be like, you know what? I don't think I can curse, but like, maybe we'll bleep this out. You want to just say, fuck it. You know what I mean? And you want to like make choices that you want to look back and not regret, like not doing things. So you just say, let's do them. And then I'll process this later. And if it comes back to bite, so be it. I learned a lesson. And I think Fast Times is a great representation of those nights that just kind of pass you by so quickly. But it's a really pivotal time in your life too. A lot of growth happens.
Sabrina, you're in your 20s. I hope you never let loose of that attitude.
Yeah.
Even when you're an old gal like me, you know what I'm saying? I still live that way.
That's the goal. I'm glad you do. That's a good sign. That's good for me.
I was told you don't do that till you're 50. Like when you're 50, that's when you're like,
when you lose when you go bananas, when you get crazy.
It's only up from here then. This is great news, guys. They scare you. They try to tell you that your 20s are like where you have to get it all out of the way. So that way you don't like, I don't know, like you have to like pull it together later on. And right now I'm like, oh, maybe this is just the beginning of the chaos.
No, I know people who get out of their 30s and then they just don't live their lives anymore. They're done. Not us. That's why we're here with you. We hang out with all the fun people, no matter what age. Hey, the album, though, of course, Fast Times released today, right? But the album,
Fast Times, hopefully will hold you over for a little bit. But I wouldn't say also that Fast Times is necessarily like, if you listen to it, you're gonna be like, oh, this is what the album's gonna sound like. I think the album will surprise you in a good way, hopefully, but a lot more stories that represent where I'm at in my life. And I think for people that might not know me so personally, they might get to know me a lot more personally, which I think is really, I don't know. It's a cool and very scary thing,
Well, you're putting it out there. I mean, it's exciting. It's not scary. It's all good. Hey, before you go, tell everyone about this project you're working on, Alice. This sounds unreal. Listen to what Sabrina's doing.
So basically, it's a musical adaptation of Alice in Wonderland. I pitched the movie to Netflix, and it's the first movie under my own production company that I'm making. And Alice has always been one of my favorite characters in general. So to get to do that and bring it to life in a musical way, it's set at a music festival called Wonderland, which is also really exciting. So you can kind of imagine that it's going to get pretty eventful. And I think it's one of my dream roles. So it's really going to be everything. And I'm so grateful to Netflix and I'm so excited for it.
Do we have a release date on Alice yet?
No, we don't have a release date on. I can't give you the date here. I'm like, I got like,
Why not?
Actually, you know what? That might be something when I have the date, then maybe I can give it to you here.
Okay. All right. So in other words, no, you may not know when Alice is coming up.
There's no. We have to film it, sweetie. We got to film the movie, but it is
Alice.
Yeah. No, it's happening right now. All the pre-production is going on.
Fun.
So,
it must be so much fun to wear that hat and be on the other side to like produce this thing. And Netflix bought it. Hello.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wild, very grateful and also just excited for people to see that. I think, the fact that I get to do not one thing that I love, but multiple things is beyond me. I'm very lucky.
Well, I can't wait till you can come back and spend more time with us. Sabrina Carpenter. Let's play it. This is Fast Times.
Yes.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.